Salwete, hello, what's up, good people? Late night, bored, so let's read some Psalms in English and Latin. Psalms is like spells for the soul, for your conscience, because the saying goes, the conscience is the last judge of us all, right? Your own conscience. We talk about spirits, we talk about being protected in these things, laws of karma. Psalms got all that both in it when you really understand the language, right? When you go into the origins of the language, you'll see what it really talks about. So let's start. I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna do like we usually do: English, then Latin, then just Latin. 3 chapters. Hold on, let me get my drink. The general corruption of man before our redemption by Christ. Impiorum malititiae salus a Deo speranda. Unto the end a psalm for David. In finem psalmus David. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Dixit incipiens in corde suo non es Deus. They are corrupt and are become abominable in their ways. There is none that does good, no, not one. Corrupti sunt, et abominabiles facti sunt in studiis suis. Non est qui faciat bonum, non est usque ad unum. The Lord has looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there be any that understand and seek God. Dominus de caelo prospexit super filios hominum ut vide at si es intelligens aut recurrens deum. They are all gone aside. They are become unprofitable together. There are none that does good, no, not one. Omnes declinaverunt, simul inutiles facti sunt. Non est qui faciat bonum, non est usque ad unum. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they act deceitfully. The poison of apes under their lips. Sepulchrum patenses cuter eorum. Linguis suis delose agebat venenum aspidum sub labiis eorum. Their mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Corum os maledictione et amaritudine plenum es. Veloces pedes eorum ad effudendum sanguinem. Destruction and unhappiness in their ways, and the way of peace they have not known. Contritrio et infelicitas in viis eorum, et viam pacis non cognoverum. Non est timor Dei ante oculos eorum. It is no fear of God before their eyes. Oculos eorum. You can read this whole thing, like I say. The word God, just put it as your own conscience. the last judge. People don't fear a most high or any kind of judgment of something. So they do things which we call wicked things or evil things, fearing no evil, fearing no karma. Shall not all they know that work iniquity, who devour my people as they eat bread? Non ne cognoscit omnes qui operantur iniquitatem, qui devorerat plebem meam sicut escam panis. The people, plebem, plebeius. They have not called upon the Lord. Have they trembled for fear, where there was no fear. Myths. In Dominum non invocaverunt, illic trepidaverunt timore, ubi no erat timore. That's a deep one right there. Psalmus tredecim quartor. Psalm 13:5. Remember that. They have not called upon the Lord. There have they trembled for fear where there was no fear. Most. For the Lord is in the just generation. You have confounded the counsel of the poor man, but the Lord is his hope. Quoniam Dominus in generatione justa es, consilium me nopis, confudistis, quoniam Dominus spes eius est. And that's like the poor man, when he said he can't do something, that's automatically is fear where there was no fear. So you got to get over those things like can't, and start saying you can. Seek the Lord. Who shall give out the salvation of Israel, when the Lord shall have turned away the captivity of his people? Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Quis David ex Sion saltuare Israel, cum avertertit Dominus captivitatem plebis suae, exultabit Jacob, et laetabitur Israel. I'm going to explain each and every one, but I might do that one day. I'll modernize it. What kind of man shall dwell in the heaven? Psalms 14, quartordecim. Psalms quartordecim. What kind of man shall dwell in the heavenly Zion? See, now this right here is when people who got the consciousness as if they feel they do right, they'll be right, and after death also, right? And they asking the question, what kind of man shall dwell in the heavenly Zion in the Psalms? And then we got the Psalm of David in this. So we got quiet now, where the virtutes ad Deum perducat, the Psalmus David. Lord, who shall dwell in thy tabernacle? Or who shall rest in thy holy house? Domine, quis habitabit in tabernaculo tuo, aut quis recrescet in monte sancto tuo. Now I'm about to explain which man. Listen carefully, because it's basically just people who choose to do right even when nobody looking, because they know they're protected by higher forces, wherever the higher forces may be. We're using the word God and this Lord. He that walketh without blemish and worketh justice, qui Queen creditor sine macula et operator justitiam. He that speaketh truth in his heart, who has not used deceit in his tongue. Qui loquitur veritatem in coro suo, qui non egit dolum in lingua sua, nor has done evil to his neighbor, nor taken up a reproach against his neighbors, nec fecit proximo suo malum, et opprobrium non excepit adversus proximos suos. In his sight, the malignant is brought to nothing, but he glorified them that feareth the Lord. Ad nihilum deductus es in conspecus eius malignus, timentes autem dominum glorificat. He that sweareth to his neighbor and deceiveth not, qui jurat proximo suo et non decepit. He that has not put out his money to usury, nor taken bribes against the innocent, qui pecuniam sua non dedit ad usurum, et munera super innocentem non accepit. See the word innocentem, innocent. He that does these things shall not be moved forever. Qui facit haec non movebitur in aeterno. In modern times, we say things like we protect it. So let's do this the last one for the day. Then we'll do the whole thing in Latin before we go. Psalmus quindecim, Psalms 15, Christ's future victory and triumph over the world and death. And you're going to equate Christ as your mind's eye, your third eye, your higher self, your good self, and things like that. So we got Christ's future victory and triumph over the world and death. Justus invocat deum partem hereditatis suae. And you see that right there is like the word heredity. So everybody inherit this trait. They just don't know how to use it. Well, people know how to use it, but let's continue. Resurrectionem sperat. The inscription of a title to David himself. Tituli inscriptio ipsi David. And these are the same people. One is the conscious, one is the subconscious. David and Christ. To help you understand more how this this can help you today. These incantations, or oratio, orations, sermons. Preserve me, O Lord, for I have put my trust in thee. Conserva me, Domine, quoniam sperarvi in te. I have said to the Lord, thou art my God, for thou hast no need of my goods. Dixi Domino, Deus meus est tu, quoniam bonorum meorum non exis. To the saints who are in his land, he has made wonderful all my desires in them. Sanctis, qui sunt in terra eius, verificavit omnes voluntates meus in eis. Their infirmities were multiplied afterwards. They made haste. Omnes multiplicatae sunt infirmitates eorum. Postea accelera verunt. Accelera verunt. I will not gather together their meetings for blood offerings, nor will I be mindful of their names by my lips. Non congregabo conventicula eorum de sanguinibus, nec memor ero nominum eorum per labia mea. Don't be loose lips, okay? The Lord is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. It is thou that wilt restore my inheritance to me. Dominus pars hereditas mei et calicis mei, tu es qui restituis hereditatem meum mihi. The lines are fallen unto me in goodly places, same thing. For my inheritance is goodly to me. Funes quaederunt mihi in praeclaris, et enim hereditas mea praeclara es mihi. I will bless the Lord who have given me understanding. Moreover, my reins also have corrected me even till night. Benedicam Dominum qui tribuit mihi intellectum, and super et usque ad noctem in increpuerunt me renes mei. I set the Lord always in my sight, for he is at my hand, that I be not moved. Providebam Dominum in conspectu meo semper, quoniam ad dextris es mihi ne commovere. Therefore my heart has been glad, and my tongue has rejoiced. Moreover, my flesh also shall rest in hope. You see, he basically controlling his conscious, raising it to a high frequency, and essentially eliminating fear, doubts, different things in this realm that we in now is using words. Dope. Propter hoc laetatum es cor meum, my heart, cor meum. Et exultavit, exalted lingua mea, my tongue, in super et caro mea, my flesh, requiescet in spe and hope. Spe. Because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, nor wilt thou give thy holy in hell. As it can be mentally a bad mental state on this realm compared to his mental state of peace within. Quoniam non derelinques animam meam inferno, soul on fire. That's what inferno could mean. Anima means soul. Anima mea, my soul, in inferno, on fire. And that leads to suicide and a lot of bad things for people. Nick, that, I didn't even finish. They say, because thou wilt not leave my soul on fire, nor woe in hell, nor wilt thou give thy holy one to see corruption. Nick, which is a negative saying, will not dabi sanctum tuum videre corruptionem. Thou hast made known to me the ways of life. Thou shalt fill me with joy with thy countenance. At thy right hand are delights, even to the end. Notas mihi fecisti, vias vitae, adim plebis me laetitia, convutum tuum delectationes, and dexterra tua usque in finem. And people need this a lot these days with all the different signals and information is coming to them. A lot of that is fear. And people fall into it. A lot of get them emotionally discombobulated, which is dealing with your chakras, dealing with your understandings that we don't really get no more these days, emotional bodies. And the Psalms teaching it is in a way that you have to dig deeper to get the understanding of. But we got these records in the Far East, in India, in different parts of the world, Egypt. These same records all over the world. Here in the ancient times, these lessons, the temples of in Mexico, the temple of the moon and the sun, you know. And then you got it now on YouTube on the Sacred Grove. So, peace, Pax, and Walete.